Welcome back to Bold TV. I'm your host, Philip Michael, and today we're going to talk about e-commerce. I think most of us shop online, if not all of us. E-commerce is projected to hit $6.5 billion in the next 3 years. Here to talk about how you can capitalize on this trend is multi-millionaire business expert Stefan Georgi. Stefan, how you doing?
I'm good, Philip. Thanks for having me on. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm about to do even better because my brain is about to get nourished. So what's this new thing in e-commerce that we all need to start doing right now?
I mean, there's a few interesting trends going on, but one of the big ones is like live stream shopping, social shopping. So basically, if you look at how gamers are, streaming themselves playing on places like Twitch, people in e-commerce are starting to do that too, whether it's individual kind of influencers, but also brands are creating almost QVC-like events. And then as they're doing that, they're leading people and selling, but they're doing it much more organically through places like Facebook, Amazon, and a bunch of other third-party platforms. And it's a huge trend. It's projected, I think, to be 25 billion in the U.S. by the end of this year. So yeah, but not many people are doing it yet. But I really think you're in the U.S. But I think you're going to see a huge increase.
Now, here's the thing. This is a market that is obviously huge, right? E-commerce is huge, but not everyone has a product to sell. Are there any other ways you can get into the game?
Yeah, I think one of the cool ones would be you could honestly like just film yourself shopping, right? So same way that gamers are playing on Twitch. If you just go in, you film yourself shopping, you can put it on a Twitch channel. There are other platforms too. And then you can even include affiliate links as well, where you just say like, hey, if you want to buy this product I'm buying, here's the link. I get a commission. Like I think being transparent is important. But I think people could do that and probably make a pretty surprising amount of money just by kind of live streaming themselves shopping.
Really? That's really a thing. Live streaming themselves shopping. Shopping where? Like in a supermarket? In Macy's?
Like online, yeah.
Okay, online. Okay, shopping online.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I just want to make that distinction because like, okay, is this what makes it that I'm filming myself going through? Okay, just want to make sure. Now, tell us about your experience in e-commerce. What does it come from and how did you carve out your niche?
Yeah, for sure. So I just met my wife at a poker table in Vegas in 2011, and she was a copywriter. I didn't know what copywriting even was. But I had, someone said, asked her what she did for a living. She said, I'm a writer. I said, what kind? She said, I'm a copywriter. So I Googled what's a copywriter under my table, just like I'm sure some people who watch this are like, what's a copywriter? And basically that's just like, you're just selling stuff. You're writing advertisements on the most basic level. So I started doing that for clients. I still do it for clients sometimes, but over time, I also started launching my own products. And I realized that, the advertising, the messaging, how you position a product really is, it's so much of the sale. It's so important. And, you can have the same product, but one company has great advertising, one has not good advertising. And, the difference is night and day. So yeah, my big thing is really copywriting and using words to sell.
We're finding and we're seeing increasingly more ways that people online are monetizing, whether it's products, their brands, all sorts of things that we're seeing there. We have live stream shopping, which you just told us about. What do you see next? We're in a new decade. What's next?
Yeah, I mean, I think the live stream stuff's going to be big. I think we're going more and more towards social, right? I mean, that's no surprise. Obviously, like social media is nothing new, but people want social experiences with everything they do. And I think COVID really heightened that because, you've got people at home and they're more alienated and alone. So they're taking more and more to online communities, digital communities, and shopping and e-commerce in general is just becoming a much more social endeavor. If you look at NBA Top Shot and what's going on there, which is crazy, it's basically like digital, non-real but real collectibles, and people are spending a ton of money and it's blowing up. And people are talking about on Twitch. But the reason I think it's blowing up is because of like the community around it more than just like the product itself. So I think that community is more important than ever, and that's gonna be huge in the next decade.
Okay, we talk about e-commerce. I'm not sure how this ties together with esports. Is there a correlation? And if so, do you see the two? Where do you see that going for the decade? Because we need some insights and we need the experts to speak. So I'm just going to put you on the spot. E-commerce, esports, do they come together? And what do we see there? Is it going to continue to grow?
Yeah, I think there's a huge blend, honestly, because like when you look at esports, and a lot of it is also about the social aspect, and it's people watching, it's social gaming, and then there's endorsement opportunities, right? There's like in stream. So while people are streaming, there's advertisements happening there. You look at things like Roblox, which is about to have their IPO, I think March 8th. Or not their IPO, but they're going public through a non-traditional way. And that whole thing is a gaming platform, but there's an in-game economy and people are like social there. So I think the social aspect of it and the gaming aspect of it are going to continue to merge together, and you're going to see more and more of commerce become gamified.
More commerce become gamified, kind of like Robinhood. Because I don't know if you noticed that whole confetti thing, the gamified it, they took it away because they think they're putting people in the wrong direction. Are we going too far, or are we going to see more gamification? Because Robinhood now saying they're stopping.
I think we'll see more gamification. I mean, I think Robinhood is maybe, you know, a specific case because there's a lot of money on the line there.
Of course.
But yeah, I think more gamification and more social. I think everything just becomes more social, which again, when you think about it with like social media over the last decade and longer, it doesn't seem surprising, but I mean, I think it's just going to really permeate every aspect of what we're doing is going to be gamified. Even learning, right? Education. I think you'll see with digital classrooms, more gamification, like just more kind of healthy competition, things like that. I think that's going to be where it goes. Yeah,
and we've probably seen that trend accelerate, you know, by virtue of the pandemic and people having been forced to learn from home, essentially. Now, thank you for all the insights, Stefan. Thank you so much for coming here today. I think we lost him, but at the perfect time. And thank you all for watching. Make sure you follow Bo TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Have a wonderful day. I'm out of here.